Hi boys and girls, how are you all today? Today we're going to read Little Red Riding Hood, and look, here we have Little Red Riding Hood and her nice basket of treats for Granny. And if you look here, here's Granny. Look at her nice dress and her glasses. So I think we'll change it back to Little Red Riding Hood. There we go. And we'll put her down beside her basket. Now, Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a small girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her parents beside a deep, dark forest. In a cottage on the other side of the forest lived her grandmother, and in the deep, dark wood lived a big bad wolf. "Grandmother's poorly," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother one day. "Please take this cake to her, but don't stop on the way." So Little Red Riding Hood set off through the deep dark forest. She looked all around. There wasn't a sound. Then who should she meet but the big bad wolf? "Good day, my dear," growled the wolf with a big bad smile. "What are you doing here?" He says, "She looks delicious." "I'm going to Grandmother's house to take her a cake," replied Little Red Riding Hood. And she's thinking, what big teeth he has. The wolf had a plan. "Wouldn't your grandmother like some of these lovely flowers?" he smiled. "What a good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood, and she stopped to pick a big bunch of flowers for her granny. But meanwhile, the wolf sped off ahead through the deep dark forest. At last he arrived at Grandmother's cottage. "I'm hungry," thought the big bad wolf, licking his lips. And he knocked at the door. "Hello, Grandmother," growled the wolf in Little Red Riding Hood's voice. That sounds more like a big bad wolf, thought Grandmother, and she crept under her bed. The wolf went in. He looked all around. There wasn't a sound. His tummy was rumbling. "No one's here," he grumbled. "Never mind, Little Red Riding Hood will be along soon." Look, Granny's in under the bed, staying very quiet. Quickly the wolf put on Grandmother's dressing gown and nightcap. Then he hopped into the bed and pretended to nap. He snarled. "Little Red Riding Hood will never know it's me. I'm ready for a tasty snack." Soon Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the door. "Hello, Grandmother," she called. "It's Little Red Riding Hood." "Come in, my dear," growled the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood opened the door. "Oh, Grandmother," she gasped. "What big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my dear," growled the wolf. "And Grandmother, what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear," growled the wolf. "And Grandmother, what big teeth you have." "All the better to gobble you up with." But he leapt out of the bed. Grandmother's nightcap flopped right off over his head. "Quick, down here," whispered Granny, and she pulled Little Red Riding Hood under the bed. Just then a woodcutter passed by the cottage. He heard a growling and howling, and he dashed inside. With one swish of his axe he killed the big bad wolf. The woodcutter looked all around, but there wasn't a sound. And then out crept Little Red Riding Hood and Granny from under the bed. And Little Red Riding Hood said, "Mother was right, I'll never stop again on my way through the forest." And they all had a nice dinner together, the nice cake Little Red Riding Hood brought. I think that was a really good story today, boys and girls. And I think that we could read another nice story tomorrow. Bye.